Do you want to teach your child how to swim? Or are you a swimming teacher who would like some tips to use in your lessons? In this video, I'm going to introduce the second of the 5 core skills that are needed in order to teach your child how to swim. I'm going to break them down step by step, show you how to teach this to your child, or if you are a swimming teacher, teach it to your group of students. I'm then going to give you some activities that you can practice with them, and finally give you some bath time homework that can be practiced during the course of the week in order to improve your child's ability at this skill. So, without further ado, let's get started. Karen with Palmer Swim, bringing you the most in-depth training and tips in order to be able to teach a child how to swim. On this channel, we do a lot of swim equipment reviews, as well as training and tips videos like this one. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Skill number 2, how to teach your child to kick on their front and on their back. The kick is the basis of every stroke. It helps to propel your child forward. It is the second most important thing to placing their face in the water. So it's important that you try to get them to do it correctly right from the start. The kick and front crawl, or tummy swimming, requires the child to have relatively straight legs, moving their legs alternatively up and down from the hip. They should have relaxed toes or toes pointed down, making splashes just under the surface of the water. The kick in front crawl and backstroke is known as a flutter kick. In order to teach a child how to kick, the easiest thing to do is to sit them on the side of the pool so that they feel comfortable and also so that they can see their legs. Have them hold their legs as close together as possible, toes down, or explain to them what floppy toes means. Then have them start to move their legs up and down, creating small splashes. Give them the word association, kick your legs, have them do the action, and then correct them. Look for things such as overbending of the legs, or are they kicking from the top of the thigh? Is the kick originating from the knee? Are the toes up or are the toes down? Remember, correction is key. The more you're able to look for what's going on and the more that you're able to correct a child, the quicker their kick will develop. If a child does start to kick from the knee, there are a few things that you can do to try and help this. You can place an arm under their knees in order to stop their legs from bending. You can also create a sandwich with your hands on top of their legs like this. Or you can simply have them move further away from the side of the pool so that their legs aren't bending on entry. One of the key things when teaching a child to kick is to make sure they aren't over splashing. Normally you can tell what a child's kick is doing by the amount of splash it's creating. If they're kicking just below the surface of the water, creating minimal splash and propelling themselves forward at the same time, then you know that your child has started to develop a pretty decent kick. Kicking on the back is relatively similar to kicking on the front. The legs have to stay relatively straight with toes pointing down, the kick again originating from the hip or from the top of the thigh. Try to encourage a small kick at first, and then as it starts to develop, encourage them to kick a little bit faster. When a child learns to swim on their back, it's easier to have them kick smaller and slower in order to develop movement. And then once they have movement and this then grows their confidence, you can encourage them to kick a little bit faster. Sometimes if you have a child kick too fast, they then will result in bending their knees too early and it will force them underwater. A child's kick is a skill that evolves over time. However, practicing each week, developing their muscle memory will help to improve this. Every child will have a kick that is unique to them. Right, now it's time for some bath time homework. Everything that we have learned today in the first skill can be practiced in the bath. Have your child sit with their legs straight out, toes pointed down. Have them practice moving their legs one at a time, slowly up and down. As they are unable to bend their legs in this position, it's a great way to start training their muscle memory with this skill. Next, have them turn over and lie on their front, resting on their elbows. Have them practice the same movement of lifting their legs up and down whilst trying to keep their legs straight. Have them do this slowly so they don't hurt their toes when they kick down in the bath. Practice these 2 activities during the course of the week and you'll notice such a difference when your child is next kicking in the water or at their swimming lesson. Practice these 2 activities in the bath and let me know in the comment section down below how your child's kick developed over the course of the week. Next week, I'm going to be introducing the third of the 5 core skills that are needed in order to teach your child how to swim. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are interested in videos like this, then please consider subscribing. We release a new video every week that helps you to teach your child how to swim. See you next time.